So, it's exactly 2 months to go until Americans choose their next president. Barack Obama gives his crucial address to the Democratic Convention and the watching US public tonight. Our Washington correspondent Matt Fry is there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Matt.
Well, John, as you said, in a few hours from now, Barack Obama will stand on that stage, and it'll be the most important speech that he's given since the inaugural address 4 years ago. And remember, he is more popular abroad than he is at home, so it's a bit of an uphill struggle for him. But who better to warm up the crowd than Bill Clinton, the former president who represents much better economic times, and who was here last night knowing how to massage a crowd. Watch.
Walk it like Obama, walk it like Obama.
Buttons, get your buttons, get your t-shirts.
In any other country, you'd call it a personality cult. Outside the convention hall, the vendors are flogging everything and anything that can display the president's face. There was even an oil painting.
Obama Part 2, the sequel.
But as we know from the movies, the sequel isn't always as compelling as the original. And last night, the alpha dog of the Democratic Party was brought in to burnish the cult.
I want to nominate a man who's cool on the outside, but who burns for America on the inside.
Obama not aloof, but quietly passionate. Bill Clinton's rhetorical alchemy was on full display last night. In a convention season that has been ringing with incantations of the American dream or protestations of love, here was a speech about policy that did something President Obama has so far failed to do: lance his opponents with a rapier called humor.
In Tampa, did y'all watch our convention? I did. In Tampa, the Republican argument against the president re-election was actually pretty simple, pretty snappy. It went something like this. We left him a total mess. He hadn't cleaned it up fast enough, so fire him and put us back in.
After heart bypass surgery and a vegan diet, Clinton looks more gaunt. But the vegan is still a Viking when it comes to words, and his experience allowed him to add some context to the political catfight.
President Obama started with a much weaker economy than I did. Listen to me now. No president, not me, not any of my predecessors, no one could have fully repaired all the damage that he found in just 4 years.
This election is about two different visions of American society. The Republicans believe that we can all be winners. The Democrats believe that there will be losers, but that society needs to look after them. That in a line is the choice. And a man who once derided Barack Obama as a fairy tale ended with this plea.
He has laid the foundations for a new, modern, successful economy of shared prosperity. And if you will renew the president's contract, you will feel it. You will feel it. Folks, whether the American people believe what I just said or not may be the whole election. I just want you to know that I believe it. With all my heart, I believe it.
You think that was a game changer, that speech?
Absolutely. We know that Americans vote with their heart, but that they also want to know the facts. And they know that they want the country to be a better place. And Bill Clinton just laid it out.
Do you think it'll convince people watching from their sofas?
Absolutely. There's no question. Because President Clinton talks the truth. He's been known to do that. He's done that for 20 years, and the people listen to him.
Bill bowing to Barack, who would have thought? Both have their flaws, both have their strengths, but one knows how the cold eye of history will remember him. The other is still working on it.
And remember, when the audience sees Bill Clinton, they see a man who presided over much better economic times in the 1990s. Now, these conventions really come in three parts. Parts 1 and 2 are complete. Michelle Obama talked about how wonderful her husband was. Bill Clinton debunked the opposition in almost a forensic way, in the kind of speech that we haven't heard in any of these conventions. Part 3, the most important, comes tonight. Barack Obama will have to tell the American people in some detail what exactly he intends to do with this country, why he deserves another 4 years, John.
Matt Fry in North Carolina. Finally tonight, while David Cameron's been worrying about reshuffles, Barack Obama with getting re-elected, Russia's Vladimir Putin has been aiming higher. President Putin took to the skies in a microlight over Siberia to try and persuade a group of Siberian cranes to fly south for the winter. Putin, who will be 60 in a few days, reportedly spent a year and a half in preparation for the flight. And needless to say, he said it was harder to control than a jet fighter.